Meet Meghan Markle's double, bride, 33, who bears an extraordinary resemblance to the Duchess of Sussex, says she is mistaken for the royal at least 4 times a week. A Meghan Markle lookalike who recently married her own Prince Charming reckons her wedding gown was better than the Duchess of Sussex's. Danielle Harris, 33, bears such an extraordinary resemblance to the former Suits actress that she is mistaken for her at least 4 times a week. Despite their uncanny likeness, Danielle's big day couldn't have been further away from Prince Harry and Meghan's fairy-tale Windsor wedding earlier this month. For starters, Danielle and her husband Wu Olsen, 38, pulled off their wedding with $50,000, 0.001% of Harry and Meghan's $45 million royal budget. While Meghan donned a $500,000 Givenchy gown to walk down the aisle, Nurse Danielle looked equally elegant in a high-necked lace dress that cost just $1,800. Both couples stuck to traditional vows, but Danielle and Wu's January 2017 wedding was a much more intimate affair with 115 guests compared to the royal couple's overwhelming list of 600 attendees. Danielle and Wu, who wed in the Clayton on the Park in Scottsdale, Arizona, said their wedding was a giant party with guests dancing all night long to a local DJ. "We had such an elegant and modern wedding," she said. "It was very fun, and I'm not just saying that because I was the bride." Our guests partied into the early hours. And while she thought Meghan looked stunning her wedding day, she admitted that she preferred her own wedding gown. "I got up at 4 a.m. to watch the wedding and I cried when they said their vows," she said. "Her dress wasn't my favorite. I preferred my own, but I thought she looked absolutely beautiful. Harry, I just love him. But I'm lucky, I already have my prince, my husband Wu." Although Meghan's doppelganger said she had the perfect day, she admitted that she envied a few aspects of the royal bride's wedding, including the Kingdom Choir's performance of Stand By Me in St. George's Chapel during the ceremony. "I wouldn't change our wedding for the world, but I was really jealous of Meghan's choir. They were amazing," she said. "After watching her walk down the aisle, I thought that maybe I should have worn a veil too. My dad walked me down the aisle and that was the perfect moment, but I really admired how Meghan walked almost the whole way by herself," she added. It was such a statement. Danielle's big day wasn't without its glamour though, as her groom gifted her a Rolex watch prior to the ceremony. "As me and the girls were getting ready, the best man came over and gave me a box, which had the most beautiful watch, a Rolex. It was so romantic." Danielle said she has even thought about launching a career as a professional Meghan Markle lookalike, considering she gets mistaken for the Duchess of Sussex so often. "It was 4 years ago when a mutual friend first said to me that I look just like Rachel Zane, Meghan's character in Suits," she explained. "I didn't watch the show then, but I couldn't see the similarities when she showed me the picture. I didn't think much of it until the past year or so when Meghan and Harry's relationship became public," she continued. "If I had $5 for everyone who has said I look like her over the last 12 months, I would be so rich." The nurse said the funniest instance of mistaken identity happened while shopping in a designer store where staff lined up to meet the star. "My husband and I were in the Gucci store in Dallas and they were taking so long to wrap up my things I couldn't understand it, until all the sales associates came out of the back to meet me. It was so funny," she recalled. "On Friday I was standing in the grocery store line and this old lady in front of me had a magazine with Meghan on it. She started doing a double take and said, 'Has anyone ever told you?' But I just finished her sentence for her. Everyone always tells me, 'Danielle, you need to get a job as her double.' My husband even jokes that he'd be my manager." Danielle said being mistaken for Meghan has been a huge boost to her confidence and she couldn't think of a better compliment. "We're both mixed race and I also have freckles like Meghan. She's so beautiful. I think it's a huge compliment when people tell me we look alike. It makes me laugh."